Pofuduk sets out on an adventure. Once upon a time, deep in a lush green forest, there lived a fluffy honey bear named Pofuduk. Pofuduk's favorite thing was exploring the forest, gathering honey from flowers, and playing with his friends. One bright morning, as sunlight filtered through the trees, Pofuduk decided it was time for a new adventure. Today, his goal was to find the legendary golden honey tree, a magical tree that was said to produce the sweetest honey in the world and grant endless energy. But the journey to this tree was not going to be easy, and Pofuduk had to prepare for the challenges ahead.
As Pofuduk hopped along the trail, listening to the birds chirp and leaves rustle, he noticed some movement among the trees. Then he heard a thin, sly voice. "Hey, little honey bear, where are you off to in such a hurry?" Pofuduk turned to see a clever-looking fox. It was none other than Sly Fox, the trickster of the forest. The fox wagged its tail slowly and approached Pofuduk. "I'm looking for the golden honey tree," said Pofuduk, his excitement bubbling over. The fox grinned slyly. "Ah, the golden honey tree? I know the way. But first, I could use a little help," he said. Pofuduk hesitated. Could he trust the fox? Sly Fox pointed to a pile of acorns scattered on the ground. "Help me gather these, and I'll show you the way," he said. Being kind-hearted, Pofuduk agreed and began picking up the acorns. What he didn't know was that the fox had another plan: to steal Pofuduk's map to the golden honey tree. While Pofuduk was gathering acorns, he noticed the fox's tail sneaking toward his backpack. Being a clever bear, Pofuduk quickly came up with a plan. Quietly, he placed one of the acorns inside his bag and kept watching the fox's movements. When the fox finally pulled something out of the bag, it wasn't the map. It was just an acorn. The fox stared at the acorn in confusion. Pofuduk giggled and said, "Oh, Mr. Fox, I think you've taken the wrong thing. My map is still safe with me, and I've seen through your little trick." Embarrassed, the fox tucked its tail and stepped back. "All right, little honey bear, you've got me. Let's call it even. To make up for my mischief, I'll show you a shortcut to the golden honey tree," said the fox. Pofuduk hesitated but decided to follow the directions. The fox pointed to a hidden path, leading deep into the forest, and quickly disappeared. Cautiously, Pofuduk continued on his journey. Following the fox's directions, Pofuduk walked along the winding path. The sounds of chirping birds and a trickling stream grew louder as the forest opened into a bright clearing. In the center stood a colossal tree with golden leaves that sparkled in the sunlight. From its branches dripped the most beautiful honey Pofuduk had ever seen. He had found the golden honey tree. As he approached the tree, Pofuduk noticed a sign near its base. It read, "Golden honey is for those who know how to share." Pofuduk thought for a moment. He remembered how he had helped his friends earlier: the thirsty squirrel, the tired swallow. He decided that this honey shouldn't just be for him. It should be shared with everyone. Carefully, Pofuduk gathered the honey and carried it back to his friends in the forest. They all tasted the magical honey, which filled them with joy and energy. The golden honey tree, touched by Pofuduk's kindness, began to drip even more honey, ensuring the forest would never run out. From that day forward, the forest celebrated an annual sweetness festival under the golden honey tree. And Pofuduk was hailed as a true hero and friend to all.